Well, you claim that it's your job as a journalist. Where's your identification, sir?
Yeah, I'm trying to speak to somebody at the Illinois Department of Employment Security.
You're trying to get a what now?
I'm trying to speak to somebody at the Illinois Department of Employment Security.
Sir, you're not allowed to be back here. This is the employee area.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Where does it say that?
This is the employee area, sir. It doesn't need to be said for you not to be allowed back here. This is state property.
Wow, I wasn't aware of that. Do you have any, piece of paper that says something on that, or is it just your word?
Sir, this is state property. If you're not allowed back here, you're not allowed back here, and I'm going to have to ask you to leave now.
Okay, well, I believe state property is considered public property as well, right?
Within reason.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed back here. This is where the employees park their vehicles. You need to leave now.
Oh, no.
Otherwise, I will have to call the police.
Okay. Well, I sure don't want the cops called on me. I don't want to get in any trouble or anything.
Sir, I'm going to need you to leave now.
Okay. Well, you do what you have to do.
Okay. Hey, can I get the police called? We have an individual. He's violating property area. So I'm gonna need you to get that camera away from me, please.
No.
I will have to ask you to get that camera from me.
No.
Okay, sir.
You want to step away from me? You're closer
Actually,
than 6 feet.
you're actually in violation here, sir. You're on
Violation of what?
You are trespassing right now.
Oh, I am.
Yes, because you're in the area that you're not supposed to be. For the public, that is the front area.
Okay. And where's the signage that says that?
Sir, you don't need signage for me to tell you that you are trespassing on property that you're not supposed to be.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to take a guess and say the Allied didn't train you on the law.
Sir, this is not where you're supposed to be. The public is allowed up front.
Okay.
That's how you enter the building.
Okay, so why are the doors locked?
Because it's closed to the public. You are allowed in by appointment as of this
Okay.
moment.
So, I need to speak to somebody at the Illinois Department of Employment Security. I didn't come here to talk to Allied, but if Allied wants to be the one on camera...
If you want to speak to somebody, you will have to call the number or you will apply online on the website to get an appointment to speak to somebody for your unemployment.
I won't be making any phone calls because we have something called the eavesdropping statute here in the state of Illinois. It's a class 4 felony.
Mm-hmm.
And you record somebody's phone call without their consent and you would actually be in violation of a law then. So are you going to go get that paperwork that says I'm breaking a law right now?
Sir, I don't have to give you any paperwork to tell you that you are trespassing on property right now. Do you need some?
I don't believe I am.
Well, you are. That's the thing though, sir.
What's your name?
You don't need that.
You're supposed to have a security card on you, aren't you?
Yes, I do, but you don't need
present
that.
it to the member of the public, because how do I know you work for Allied? Because you're making so many mistakes, man. You're making a lot of mistakes.
I'm glad that you think that, sir, but here's the thing. The police are being called right now.
Okay.
When they get here, you will have to deal with them. But at this moment, I need you to leave.
No.
Very well. Okay. Well, how about this? You wait right here, and we'll get this settled for you.
You can go get a member of the Illinois Department of Employment Security.
That's not happening, sir.
Not going to happen?
No.
Okay.
I told you the methods that you can try to get in contact with somebody, and that's the only methods available.
There's your security card right there. It's your ID card. You're not going to tell me your name?
No, sir.
All right. Oh, look at all those public notices in there. Look at all them public notices on the wall. Look at all this trash. State property. Look at all this trash. Oh, what do you know? State of Illinois vehicle right here with no front plate. I seem to find these a lot at state employees. It's almost always a state employee that believes that they're above the law. So let's go through this parking lot and see what else we can find. guys see any signage on here that says employees only? I sure don't. No signage anywhere around here. No signage. No signage. I'm right here. Don't run from me.
Police are on their way, sir.
All right.
But your options have already been told to you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said the police are on their way.
Okay.
You're not speaking to anybody inside the building, sir.
Oh, I'm not?
No.
Well, I'll tell you what. You may know who drives this red Chevy right here, but, oh, you're going to impede my access? Am I detained right now?
You are not going to record people's license information, sir.
I'm not?
No.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Don't touch my equipment. Don't touch my equipment, bud. You're going to get wrapped up in a lawsuit if you touch my equipment. I'm telling you right now.
How about this?
You're stepping closer than 6 feet to me right now.
How about
You're
this?
in violation of the governor's orders.
How about this? To avoid trouble with the police, you leave the premises now.
Oh, no.
Because once they come here, you will find out that you are, in fact, in the wrong.
Really?
Yes.
So if they find out that you are, in fact, in the wrong, are you going to come up and apologize to me and be a man about it?
What have I done wrong exactly, sir?
Oh, there's a laundry list of stuff.
I'm sure that you believe that, but here's the thing.
That's the difference between belief and knowing something.
And yet you still seem to believe that you have more rights in this situation than you actually do.
Oh man, this is a good video. Hey, by the way, the maroon Chevy, which I already got the plates of, that needs front plates on it. That's the state of Illinois. They have Illinois
Sir,
plates.
are you a police officer by any chance?
Am I required to answer your questions?
No, but...
Oh yeah, that's the first right thing you said. That's the first right thing you said, bud.
How about this? Leave the premises now. You won't have any trouble with the police. But if you continue to stay here, and when the police arrive, you're going to have to deal with them. And if you have to deal with them, that's going to be more trouble on your end than it will.
What exactly would the police do to me?
You'll be escorted from the building if you...
I'm not in the building.
You will be escorted from the building. I didn't say from inside the building.
Okay. Well, we're on the
you are
property.
trespassing. If the people who own this building want to file a police report on you, you could very well be arrested.
The people of the state of Illinois own this building, sir.
Sir, you are going to cause more trouble for yourself right now.
Oh man, I don't want to get in any trouble.
And yet you're still here. I'm trying to help you, sir.
Did it ever occur to you that I know what I'm doing is legal and lawful?
No, because you're trespassing on property right now.
Okay.
What is accessible to you from the public is in the front. You are free to do what you want there, within reason, of course. Back here, this is where state employees work.
Really?
This is where they are parked. This is where they are allowed. You, as somebody who does not work here, are not allowed to be back here.
So where's the signage that says employees only?
Sir, you don't need signs to say that. Do you need signs to be allowed in somebody's house?
Well, this is a public building, not a house.
Public building, but there are still areas that are inaccessible to the public.
Inside the building, yes.
And also out here.
I don't see that, though. That's the issue at hand.
Let me ask you this. Do you know of any public who does not work back here park back here.
You need to reword that. That was a little confusing for me.
I'm sure a lot of things are confusing for you, sir. The public is not allowed to park back here. The public is not allowed to congregate back here. That is for the front area.
Really? I'm confused. Because, you know, I've been doing this job for a while now.
And what is your job, sir?
Almost every single thing you said was not true. Almost every single thing.
And I'm sure you believe that, sir.
I know it. Like I told you, there's a difference between belief and knowing something. And you're going to figure that out when the cops get here.
Okay.
Okay. Is Springfield PD coming?
The police are coming, sir.
Okay. Is it Springfield PD, though?
The police are coming.
Okay. I'll wait for them.
Okay. You will make things very easy for yourself if you just leave the premises now.
You'd make things very easy for yourself if you go in there and get an Illinois Department of Employment Security
That's not going to happen, because the method that you can speak to somebody is by scheduling an appointment.
Are you aware that the Illinois Department of Employment Security has paid out $1.5 billion in fraudulent claims? $1.5 billion with a B. I'm a journalist covering that story right now, and you're telling me...
With what newspaper, sir?
What newspaper? I don't believe I'm required to tell you anything.
Well, you claim that your job as a journalist. Where's your identification, sir?
Do I have to have ID?
Well, journalists aren't allowed back here either. They're allowed up front.
Well, I think they're telling you wrong here.
Not really, sir.
I think they are.
Again, you are free to believe what you want to believe.
And again, I'll tell you, belief and knowing something are two different things.
You can repeat that as many times as you want, sir, but that's not going to change what's actually the facts.
You're correct.
The fact is, you are trespassing.
That's incorrect.
Yes, you are. How you doing, man?
Are you doing a First Amendment audit?
I'd rather not say at this point. Your employee here is making a whole world of mistakes with me.
Claims to be a journalist.
Will you be nice enough to show me your security ID? Because he refuses to ID himself. Oh, you're going to cover your ID?
I don't.
He is not under any obligation to show that to you, sir.
I believe security officers are in the state of Illinois.
We are in uniform. That's all you need to know, sir.
But you're not going to tell me your names?
No.
So I'll just have everybody...
You're not affiliated, apparently not affiliated with any legal news site. So
if I told you I had 3.5 billion users, would you believe me?
I would not care.
What's your YouTube channel?
See, this guy's catching on.
See, I feel like I recognize you from somewhere.
That's probably because I've audited several places here in Springfield, and your employee right here has made a world of mistakes. World of mistakes, man. Tons of them.
Just go inside and make sure that they're all right inside. I'll talk to them.
Ah, it's all good.
You
I'm
okay?
just like, yep.
Okay.
Is he going to come out and apologize to me when the cops correct him? Because I've had encounters with Springfield PD, and I'm pretty sure I know what they're going to do when they show up.
Well,
You stepped right in it today, bud. Right in it. And he tried to block me from video recording the license plates, tried to make up stuff about that. Whoever drives this maroon Chevy right here, which I've already got their plates,
okay.
they need a front plate on there.
Okay.
Now, granted, I'm just going to report them to the Illinois State Police District for this area.
Okay.
But
One question.
Sure.
Why did you try to open the front door?
Oh, because I thought it might be open.
Oh, okay.
Despite the fact that the sign says that it's only by
Appointment only, but oftentimes the places will still have the door unlocked. It's not illegal to try to open a door, by the way.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not,
I
it's
didn't.
not.
No one said it wasn't.
Yeah,
But
I actually was going to leave you alone if you would stay at the front of the building.
Yeah.
You know, because I understand what you're doing completely. Because I watched videos before too.
Awesome. That's
So
good to know.
so
I
I
bumped
know-
into another allied security officer last week that
Where is it at?
Springfield Clinic, COVID testing site.
Oh, so you were trying to prove they're actually testing for COVID and stuff like that?
Yep, counting the cars mainly, and like we weren't even on site maybe 2 minutes, and they came up and started barking unlawful orders. Very similar to this guy right here.
So, like, were they just like worried about you seeing like people's faces, or were you...
They made a number of arguments that made no reason, made no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, 'cause if you were on public property, you're just.
Yeah.
I understand that completely.
And this
so-
is public property.
Well-
And I was trying to tell him there's no signage around the building.
Yeah, I know. That's you're not wrong about that. There is on the yellow, employee only or something somewhere on one of these fences somewhere.
It says hurricane.
Is it, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Hurricane Fence Company.
Just follow me.
So, like,
Well, you seem to have a much better attitude about it than him.
I know.
But truly, I go around and do this. I'm going to report them to the state police so they can either get it fixed themselves
Oh, yeah.
or wait till the state cop decides to pull them over.
Yeah, they have a line to the ISP, and they actually do the specific security for IDES locations across the state. So if it needs to be done, they probably will do it. You know, whatever. But you know, I have no issues with you recording at all.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly.
And I wasn't initially going to walk back here, but the door's locked, and I thought, you know what, they might have an entrance around the back.
Yeah.
As I'm walking, I'm looking for signage that says employees only, not necessarily employee parking only, but employees only.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Did it state on this door at all?
Did
it state on this door at all?
I don't think it does, actually.
Does it?
Yeah, the only lawful sign I really see is this one right here. It's got a statue attached to it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell them about that.
Yeah.
You know,
It couldn't hurt.
Yeah, because I mean, if they want the back cordon off or more like official, they should put signage up. I agree with you, because I actually, since we're talking about opening back up and all of that, we were thinking about adding more signs.
Getting the place in line with what the law states. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
And your name's Lauren?
Yeah.
Lauren? I'm Kent. Nice to meet you. I don't mind shaking hands.
Yeah. So you're a cool guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally get what you're doing. It's just, you know, when you get to the back here, it's technically employee, but it's not signed right. So that's the only thing. It's like if you were at the front, I actually was going to talk to you because I figured what you were doing.
I saw you when I first got out.
Yeah,
but
I was telling him, like, you're one of those odder people. I took immediately, I kind of knew already. So that's why I was like, yeah, man, I mean, I know exactly what you're doing. We should have to do nothing. I mean,
you might want to tell your employee in there, the place I went to just before here was the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board, which is the state agency that decides whether cops are hired or fired in this state.
Is it the one on Old Plantation Road or something? Where there are color?
It's right next to the U.S. Army Reserve Center, just off of 55.
Okay, I don't know what it is.
It's got several things in there. I forget what they had in there. They've got several agencies in that building. Oh man, I'm at a loss of words, man. I look at too many signs every day, so
I get it.
I only pay real attention to the ones that mean the most to me, which are ones that are lawful.
You actually have a YouTube channel, though.
Oh yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're kind enough. I'll give it to you, man.
All right.
You'll get more flies with honey than you will with water.
All right. You have I'll let you use my pen. Or you got a card. Never mind. You got a card.
I'm professional. Come on.
All right.
That way, if anybody asks for credentials, I can just give them my business card. And your employee in there made a lot of mistakes, man. He really did. Yeah. He told me I had to have credentials. If you ever watched auditing videos, you know full well we're acutely aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
I have 2 attorneys here in Springfield. I've got an attorney an hour and a half away, and then I've got several attorneys up in Chicago.
Well, I have one question though. Since you're on good terms with me, and if you do me a favor and, you know, like go on to your next location for me.
Go off my next...
To the next location.
Oh.
You probably have a list, right? You went to 1, came to IDES.
I've got a long list. I'm in the state capital of the most corrupt, well, second most corrupt state in the nation, so I got a lot of work to do here.
I like what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do. You know.
I haven't started on the mask mandates yet. I still comply with that silly mandate, which... I won't get into talking about mandates and constitutional law with this guy because he needs to start with the basics. Yeah,
because, you know, technically these masks don't do anything except, you know, like...
They even say on the box it doesn't stop you from getting COVID.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything, you know, at all, you know, so...
Gets your face all sweaty and nasty and makes me rebreathe my breakfast for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, it's the mask, I should wash it. It's brown on the inside. It's a cloth mask. It's bad.
I get the paper ones now, the cheapos, which I hate to waste stuff, but you know, at this point. Oh, another thing, while we're on site, and this is my pet peeve.
Okay.
Now, my viewers like to see what he just said. But my pet peeve is there's a lot of trash back here on this fence line.
Yeah, it's from that recycle plant.
Oh, you got a recycle plant right down there?
Yeah, so like wind blows, that stuff flies over to here.
And then sticks on that fence.
Yeah, plus we have trains that go by, and we have homeless. They go across that fence, and they drop the garbage, and it probably blows into here.
Yeah. Oh, hey, downtown Springfield smells like poo and pee.
Oh God, I used to work security downtown at the dispensary. Homeless people pooping on camera's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Hey, I just, which dispensary?
Sin.
That was, I had a good encounter with, he's an ex-police officer, actually. I can't remember his name.
Was he bald?
I think he was wearing a hat, so.
Well, I know Kenny, that used to work there a year or so ago.
He's got blue eyes, very, very friendly guy.
But he had a hat on.
Yeah.
How long ago?
About 2 weeks.
Well, I don't know, because I've been, like, not working that site for, oh God.
Oh, here we go.
He's just a First Amendment auditor.
What's that?
First Amendment auditor.
We asked him multiple times to leave the building, to leave the area, and been trespassing back here, trying to film inside the building as well.
What's your name, pal?
I'd rather not say at this point.
I need to know who you are. If you want to push the issue, you can go to jail for criminal trespass.
How am I trespassing, though?
Because they told you that you need to leave, and you still refuse to leave.
So can I get an official trespass warning from him for Allied Universal?
I gave you multiple warnings.
Well, will you give me your name this time?
Oh, I don't need to do that.
See, he won't even give me his name. How am I supposed to respect that?
All right, well, I'm going to tell you, my name is Officer Reidy, and you need to leave the property.
Okay. Do you have a card? You're a field training officer.
Yeah, I am. I don't have a card. But if you don't leave the property, you will be arrested for criminal trespass. Do you understand what I said?
I had difficulty hearing you over the car.
Okay.
So
I can speak up just so you're clear, so stop talking, okay? You are no longer allowed to be on this property.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you have a badge number?
676.
676? All right.
If you don't leave, you will be arrested for criminal trespass.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right.
You gave me exactly what I wanted.
Right,
FTO
perfect.
even.
Yep. Take care.
You have a good day.
You too.
You too, bud.